Wonder what's on her mind. Going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? Before we get started with this video, give it a thumbs up, bro. Let's get it over a gazillion likes, bro. All right, we getting right to the news. The Nintendo Switch Pro mini leaks, rumors, news, reporting continues to heat up. All right, now this one is coming from memory chip manufacturer Micronix. They have seen a larger than usual order from Nintendo coming these next 2 quarters, leading many to believe this has to do with the new models of Nintendo Switch coming, switches coming sometime in 2019. All right, here's the report. This is from GoNintendo.com. Micronix has reported Nintendo has made some very sizable memory chip orders in the past 2 months. So much so that the orders exceeded the company's expectations. Even they're like, what's going on, Nintendo? Why are y'all ordering so many chips? Chips everywhere. Lay's, Fritos, Doritos, chips. With demand being stronger than expected and quite unusual for the second quarter, Micronix has seen its revenue jump 30% during the period. And so, the question is, why so many chips, Nintendo? We know y'all don't have a Doritos fetish. Why so many chips? Many believe it's centered around the redesign Nintendo systems coming. Rumored Nintendo Switch Pro, Nintendo Switch Mini, supposed to be coming sometime soon. Now, I'm leaning towards it has something to do with the new Nintendo systems coming, but it also could be due to Nintendo has a killer fall holiday line of Astral Chain, Luigi's Mansion, Link's Awakening, Pokemon Sword and Shield. And so Nintendo has a killer line, so they could just be like, whoa, there's going to be a gazillion Switches being sold, and we need as many chips as we can get, parts, whatever, carts, we need as many as possible. But factor in also selling new hardware. It's the perfect storm for Nintendo domination. I just want a Pro. I just want 1080p 60 minimum. If it does 4K, more bells and whistles, that'll be even better. But I just want the minimum, bruh. 1080p 60? That's not too much to ask for. I'm a simple man. All right, so the rumors continue to heat up as these Nintendo Switch Pro leaks, rumors come out. I'm going to be updating you guys, letting you guys know what the dealio. What's the rhymes? 90s rap. All right, next news item. Fire Emblem. We have the file size for Fire Emblem 3 Houses. It has been revealed, as well as DLC has been confirmed coming to the game. The game is just about a month away. It comes out July 26th, day one buy. You know how we roll with them Nintendo first-party games. But the file size is coming in at 11.9 gigabytes, right just a shy under 12 gigabytes. So basically 12 gigabyte cartridge. So a 12 gigabyte cartridge, and DLC has been confirmed. 12 gigabytes is not huge, and it's about an average size for a good AAA game for Nintendo, because they tend to optimize their games, and there's going to be a lot of voice acting, so that could contribute to memory space and so forth. One of the things that the Switch Pro should have, I think, larger internal memory. 1 terabyte, bro. 1 terabyte should be the minimum in 2019. I'm just saying. All right, so Fire Emblem Three Houses, that's going to be lit. Day one buy. Easy peasy Luigi. Next news item. And I'm super hyped for this. Just reporting this because it's right around the corner. Virtua Racing is coming to North America on the Switch June 27th. June 27th. Now, this launch has been so odd. It launched in Japan months ago, bro, on the Switch. So if you had a Japanese account, I have a Japanese account. I could have downloaded it, but I want my games linked to my North America account, games that I play a lot. And so Fire Emblem, Virtua Racer is coming June 27th in 3 days. In 3 days, you can get your hands on this game if you're in North America and Europe. So Western release, bro. I had this game on my Sega Genesis and on the 32X. This game was $100, bro. And it used to crash, like my cartridge used to crash like crazy, especially on the 32X. You make it around, play for a little bit, then it'll just freeze and make a loud noise. I'm like, man, come on, bro. I spent a lot of money for this game. But on the Switch, the game is going to be 60 frames per second, and it looks clean, man. It looks clean. This was Nintendo's response to Star Fox. Nintendo had the FX chip. This game also, the reason why this game was $100, because it had its own processing chip inside the cartridge. And so Nintendo did it with the Super Nintendo, the FX chip. Sega also did it. I forgot what Sega called their chip, but this game also had its own processor. Can't wait to play this game. I love this game as a kid, man. So it's going to be a day one buy. All right. Next, two more news items. Then we're going to shut it down. If you are looking for a D-pad for your left Joy-Con, those of you already know Hori, they make Joy-Cons, and they have one with a D-pad. That's old news, but the new news is they're selling it for the lowest price ever. It usually costs $25, but right now on Amazon you could get a left D-pad. It's a Mario edition, a red Mario edition, for $14.99 for only $15, $10 off the price, which is pretty cheap. The only thing is there's no HD rumble, in the Ori D-pad, so that's the only thing. And if I'm not mistaken, it only works attached to the Switch in handheld mode. Y'all could quote me on that, but I think that is what I heard. But I'm cool. The Switch Mini is reported to have a D-pad, so I might get that, or I don't know, bruh. Nintendo need to just launch a D-pad with a Joy-Con with a D-pad as an option. I would have thought Nintendo would have done that already. All right, and last news item. This is more on I want to say a sad, a somber, more serious note. Just to update you guys on Etika. Etika right now, he is still missing, and I have to say it's not. I just know the longer someone is missing, the less likelihood that everything is all right. So I'm just hoping that, praying everything is still all right with the homie. They found his items on the Manhattan Bridge, which could go either two ways. One, just with the things that he's been dealing with, he probably just don't want them. He just threw away his items, his possessions, or whatnot. Two, the worst case scenario, he did the worst. So Really just wanted to keep you guys updated because a lot of you guys know, especially if you've been hanging out with me for a minute. This is a video of me and Etika on a stream together. He's showed my channel a lot of love. We talked behind the scenes. We were supposed to actually meet up in New York. So just pray that the homie's all right, man. All right. So that's it for today's news items. What do you guys think about everything we discussed on the Switch? More evidence on the Switch Mini, Fire Emblem, Virtua Racer, all that stuff. Sound off in the comment section below. I want to know. But before you go, bro, click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Nintendo. We out. She's swole, man. You knock somebody out.